This is Patrick from Quad Damage FPV in Eastgate, Ottawa. We don't have a review out yet of the onboard, unfortunately. Still having battery issues, which I'm trying to troubleshoot with the onboard team. For the first battery, they've sent a replacement, which is on the way now, which is great. However, the second battery that I bought as a backup has also died completely. So we'll take a look at that, and then we'll discuss on what exactly is going on there. So let's take a look. So as you see here, we have two batteries. First one came with the board, half the cells missing, and it was intermittently cutting out. It was another issue I was having. Unfortunately, I was having a lot of issues trying to get the onboard team to acknowledge that, and I get it because it's a very odd thing. It would cut out for a split second at 80% battery. It was random, but that's what made it so scary sometimes, because you're writing and then all of a sudden you get this small nudge basically that tries to throw you off the board, but not enough of a full break to throw you completely off, but it can be jarring when it happens or catches you off guard. So this battery's getting replaced, and that's awesome. It is the end of summer as you know it, so that's unfortunate, but that's the reality. But thankfully I have multiple boards, so I'm not completely stuck without writing. Just means I can't write this awesome board because, well, you know, can't write without a battery. So the other one here was running okay, but then all of a sudden it's completely dead. I rode out to an event that we had set up with the group in Ottawa, and I rode to the location, charged the board, and then once we were ready to go, it just wouldn't turn on. And then I brought it back, troubleshot it, and then all of a sudden it came back on, and I was able to ride, and I did a whole like 50 kilometers with it. But now, like it won't even turn on whatsoever. It's as if there's nothing connected to it. And I know it's not the ESC, because if I plug the other ESC, or if I plug this battery, for example, into this ESC, the ESC will actually open up the will actually start the battery on this one. So I don't know, and it's hard to check all this because there's no there it is. So as you can see, the other ESC has basically started on this battery, no problem. You can see let me just get here. So now this ESC is using this battery, which is working kind of. It has only half the cells, so maybe 15 kilometers at most. So it's working on that end. But this one, it's completely dead. And this is again, the ESC works on this, but completely dead. Nothing. And it's tough because you can't do anything. They're all potted in resin, so you're stuck basically with a giant paperweight. And it's unfortunate because there's probably cells in there that are still good, and that could probably be reused. So it is a bit wasteful. But I've noticed that the new batteries, for example, that they're shipping out, no longer seems to be potted with resin. So I'm really optimistic about that. I think it's another version of the onboard battery, and they might have made some improvements there so that it's salvageable at the very least for repairs. So again, I apologize for not having the review out. I want to review it with a complete working battery. I can tell you so far that everything else is fantastic. Little things with the old version of the I Wonder cloud wheels, the cores definitely do crack. I've had them, it's happened, and I've had to buy new cloud wheels, but hopefully Ownboard is actually shipping the new cores out, and I think they are from the looks of screenshots I've seen in the support group. So good on them for that. Good on board. Good on I Wonder for creating new cores. We'll put them to the test, obviously, just to make sure. But in the interim, I'm stuck. I can't do anything with 2 damaged batteries. I can ride this, but fortunately it's like I said, 10 to 15 kilometers. And with my other board, I'm used to riding at least 40 kilometers in terms of distance. So for me, it's just a major letdown. And it's partially why I liked having 2 batteries, because if I went on a longer ride, I could swap them out. I bring one with me, swap it out. It sounds tedious, but it's doable. Nonetheless, stay tuned. I will have the review out, hopefully sooner than later. I'm hoping before the end of the month. And we'll have some good discussions, I think, on that. But overall, I think I like the board. I just think there is something that's happened with the batteries. There's no question about that. 2 batteries in a row having issues like this is not, it's not luck at this point. There is something wrong with them. But like I said, there is another version of the batteries I noticed, and they seem to have a cover, and I don't see any of the resin in the dividers. So I think they went and did another iteration and fixed what was the issue with this one. It's not to say that these might not work, but you might have this battery and it's still running fine and you're not experiencing issues. Good for you. But there is definitely, from the 2 batteries I got, there's definitely an issue. I could tell you what. But maybe someone knows or has some insight. Leave a comment in the comments. Let us know if you know something, or you're more of an expertise than I am in terms of these batteries. Anyhow, guys, that's it. Have fun, stay safe. We'll see you next time.